Hello everyone, I trust we're doing fine today. So, I'm sure that we're making progress with our classes so far. So, today I'll be teaching you, or showing you how you make a very nice logo, a very catchy 3D logo. So, as you can see already, we are in our PixelLab app. So, what I'll do, I'll delete this. We'll not be making use of this. So, we'll go to our background. Sure, you know how to insert image from your background. So from gallery, so so this is the background that I'll be making use of. Yes, so this is our background that I'll be using for this logo design. So you see this background that we use, we'll still insert exactly this image again. So go over here, you add the same image from gallery, that same image which we use as a background, and then when you see why we did it like this. Okay, so you drag this image, it should be the same size with the background, yes, something like this. So now we're going to rotate this. Now rotate this, we'll go to 3D rotate and rotate this a bit. Yeah, okay, so I'm sure you've understood to this point. So let's go and lock this. I'm sure we know how to lock our image and text. So we lock it now. So we're going to bring in the image which we use for our logo. So same thing, will go from gallery, okay. So okay, and this is the image that we're making use of. So as you can see, this image already, the background has been removed. So we'll rotate this, come to 3D rotate, change the direction, something like this. Yeah, can reduce the size. So what we're going to do now is this image, we're going to give it a color. So it's either you come over here, color, add color, whatever color you want to give it. If you want to give it the color, but if you don't want to, you can also give it a texture. So to give an image a texture is just like a particular type of is it color? Yes, it's color, it's a essence of color. But let me show you. So if you want to add a texture, like maybe you have a picture that you want that same color to be on the image or text, so you can see no texture selected. So we go straight ahead, click this blue icon here, gallery, we click it. So it will now take it to your gallery folder. So it's from here now. If there's any image that you want to have that same color, okay, go over to background. So whatever texture you want, you can select green, go whatever. Okay, so let's say we make use of this texture. Let's see, we make use of this texture. So you can see it now. Can enable it to make it much more brighter. So you see, we've added a texture to this. So the next thing we bring in is our text. So come over here, text, as many write up as you want. So come over here again, add a text. So the logo that I want to make is a fashion, a beauty parlor logo. Yes, let's say fashion store or something. So let's say the name of this person, Stella. So you come over here, Stella, capitalize it. Come over here. So like I said, it's a fashion and design we're doing. So let's call it beauty parlor. So Stella beauty parlor. Beauty parlor. Capitalize it. So I'm sure we're not confused up to this point. So how I explained it is either you give your text a color or a texture. So come over here. Let's see which color would be nice. Okay, let's give it pink color. So I've explained how you can add color, but let's say I still have a particular image I want to add a texture. Come over here, something, click here, take it to your gallery, take it to your, so the same thing. So you add the texture to the image. So don't worry, I'll be sending you all the materials that you need for this design. All the materials, I'll send it to you in the class. So say pink, which image has a pink texture, which image we'll be using. Okay, let's use this texture now as pink. There's a nice color. So now let's come over here. So let's say we use this. Is it showing available? Can close it, reduce it over here. You can see it's enabled already. Color, you enable, like, you make it much more than it is. Let's enable it. So what we do now is let's bolden this. Let's see if it will come out very well. Bolden it. Still increase the size. So this, she also bolded this text. Make it bold. Okay. Now for our first you have to centralize all what you've done. You have to centralize your image and everything to make sure that it's in the middle. Show you how to do that. So come here, centralize now. Come over to Stella, go to alphabets, same thing, centralize it. It's not centralized. Beauty parlor, centralize it, make it to the center. You can also use this so you can see now our work is centralized. You can still reduce this image if you want. Okay, let's say we reduce it. Say we reduce it. Say we reduce it. Something like this. Reduce it. Okay, let's ensure to centralize. Okay, centralize. So what we're going to do now, we'll give all of this a touch of embossment. So come over here, show you, emboss this. See, embossed. Come over here, same thing. We'll emboss all of it. Emboss. But as you can see, the Stella is it's not showing as bright as we want it. So you can still come down here. You adjust the intensity, the ambient. So you can see this way is making it even more darker. So we bring it to something like this. Then increase the ambient light. See, the hardness, if you come like this, become more darker. So let's see the bevel. So we can work with this. Can work with this. This will also emboss this. We'll emboss this. So now let's say we space this Stella here. We'll space it. Okay, let's space it. Remember, if you don't want to give it the texture, if you want the pink to come out very well, you can always, delete the texture, then use color you want. So do we need to space this? Okay, let's space it a bit. Okay, so that's that. So I told you, if you want to delete the texture, okay, let me show you something now. Click Stella text. Let's go to color. Click color. So the color is enabled. So let's say I click on purple. So you can see I'm changing color. I'm typing in it, but it's not changing. Why is that? That is because we already have our texture. So far as your texture is enabled, you cannot add any other color. Same thing with this. Okay, let's use this image color. Okay, this one I did. Let's see if I have the texture. Okay, so I have the texture enabled. But here you can see the color doesn't come out. For text, I think it doesn't come out. So now let's still centralize this. But I'm sure you've been able to understand to this point. So I told you can use this. This is alignment. This is used to align your text. But as you can see now, our stuff, they're not aligned. So we'll do the same thing I did before. Come over here. You can be playing around with this with position and the rest. You can always move it. But once you want your work to be centralized, come here. Say centralize. Stella. Come here. Centralized. Beauty parlor. Centralized. So you see. So now let's say this Let's move it up a bit, position. Let's still move this one a bit up. So you can see. So the next thing we're going to do now, because we've embossed everything, we'll add everything together. Our image, our styler, and our beauty parlor. So I'll be showing you now how to merge things. So you click here, click on this icon below these three dots, click on it. So you can see over here where they mark down, or at the left side of your screen, the downside, you see where they mark good and bad. You click on it. So now what you're going to do is you select that you want to merge. So we want to merge our image, our styler, and our beauty parlor. So you click on it. Remember, once you clicked on that, okay, let me show you once more. As you clicked on this, all these things show that you can tick it. So whatever image you merge, you click is what you will merge. So let's say this. Let's say we click only one now. We try to do this. See, please select more than one object. That's to show you that you cannot merge only one object. So we'll click on this, and we'll click on this. Then we'll click on this button here, this two square. Click on it. Are you sure you want to merge the selected objects? Okay. So we want to merge it. Click OK. So you can see now we've joined everything together. So, but are we true? No, we are not true. So what we are going to do is now we'll adjust this. Remember, this is not an image. It's no longer text. It's not an image. Everything is joined together. You can move it around and all that. If you want to increase it, if you want to reduce it, and all that. So what we'll do now is click on it. Come to the side for image. Click over here. We'll go to 3D shape to do some finishing touch. Your 3D shape. So now we're going to adjust this image. We're going to put it in a way that it seems as if it's placed on the wall. So you can see like this now, it's still straight. So what we do, we're going to make it seem flat. Okay, let me just show you all the features first. So you can see this one is like to turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. You can see that's not what we want. Let's turn it upside down. This goes to move it sideways. But we can always move it like this, but it won't be nice. So let's move it this way. Make it seem as if it's placed on the wall. So you can see it now. You can adjust it to your taste. You can still reduce it. Still reduce this. So you can adjust it to your taste, make it suitable. So we can still rotate this. Rotate it. We want it to come a bit down to stellar beauty power. Okay, so something like this. So now what we are going to do now is go to so we'll go to 3D shape now. You can see the depth is so much. See, you can always increase the depth 100, but we don't want this, so we'll reduce the depth, reduce it to something, okay, let's say 6. Let's leave it at 6 first. Then we'll have to darken this, make it dark. darken this something like this. So you can first you can increase the depth or reduce it to suit your work. Increase it, you can reduce it. So you see we've gotten something nice. Told you. Can still rotate this. You can see it's still rotating. You can still rotate this. You can darken it. So you can also add the blur, but make sure it's not too. You can add the blur radius, the depth of the blur, but just make sure it's not too much. So you can see now it seems as if it's placed on the wall. So we've been able to make a very simple logo. You can see very simple. Of course, you can always adjust it. If you want to change the background, you can always change the background. Come over here to what you want. But this background we use here is very nice. Remember, you centralize this. Centralize this. Yeah. Centralize this. So now this is very lovely. So now you would submit. You make a sample of this. I will send, like I said, I'm going to send the materials in the class. So you make a sample of this and you send to me. So thank you.